Hey everybody, Dr. Tam here. So 2021, what are most people thinking about right after the holidays? Maybe you've just taken a trip. Maybe you've just had an amazing holiday. I hope you did, right? Friends and family, different people. But chances are you've also been sitting around for the last 2 weeks, right? Your kids are off, you're off, vacations are coming, you just went through the New Year's holiday. So when you're sitting around so much, how many of you, right now, answer this, how many of you actually have an ergonomic sofa or couch that you sit on every single night when you watch TV? I would say 9 out of 10 of you don't have one. So when that happens, what happens is your tailbone ends up being scooped underneath and your lower back slouches, your whole shoulder rocks forward. The next thing you know, you get up and your lower back is just terrible. You end up with like a spasm here. You can't get up all the way. You go to sleep. You're all locked up and tight. The next thing you know, you start having pain shooting down your leg. So how do you prevent that from happening? Number one, you have to just get rid of the couch or not lay on that couch for as long. Number two, when you first get up, don't just get up and lay down right away. Get up and just stretch. But the other thing is, for every 35 minutes to 45 minutes that you're sitting down, you should be getting up and stretching anyways, right? That's why they got commercial breaks, okay? So you must do that. Make sure you stay hydrated. Make sure you stretch throughout the day. And God forbid, do not go to sleep tight. Before you go to sleep, make sure you're stretching, because what happens if you go to sleep tight, all your muscles end up binding up, and in the morning, guess what happens? You wake up in more pain in the morning. Okay, how many of you woke up in pain thinking, wow, what did I do? I didn't do anything. And most people will say that. Well, Dr. Tim, I didn't actually do anything. It's not what you did. It's more because what you did not do, right? So make sure you're doing the right things, even though you're relaxing and watching TV. People who are going to see you, hey, why are you stretching? Is there something wrong? Chances are they want to do the same thing at the same time, except they're too embarrassed to say it. So then they will talk about you doing it, making you feel bad about stretching in the middle of a show. Don't let them do that. Do what you need to do. Do the right thing for your body. And remember, if the sciatica, the pain doesn't clear up after a couple of weeks and it's here to stay, make sure you reach out to a specialist. Don't just sit at home and try to figure out on your own and then run to the next drugstore to take anti-inflammatory medications, because when you have a nerve from your lower back coming down the back of your leg or just into your buttocks, do you think a medication is going to fix that? Your body is doing that for a very specific reason. And if it's been doing that for more than 2 weeks, you absolutely need to seek for some more help, especially if you've ever had an injury to your body, whether it's a fender bender, okay, sports injuries. And yeah, maybe you didn't break a bone or you didn't have to go to the hospital. That doesn't mean you didn't get hurt, right? Just like your car, you ran into the curb. Well, everything is still fine, but your alignment got wiped out. 20,000 miles later, just like your body, maybe you got hurt 30 years ago. Well, you work your body the same way 30 years later, things are going to break down. It's going to break down in the lower back. And when it's going to break down the lower back, you have to look above and below. Mid back, hips, and knees, you got to start looking at those things. So if your hip starts to hurt, your knee starts to hurt, chances are there's also other areas that are becoming problems as well. Okay? So until next time, really take great care of yourself. I hope all of you have an amazing 2021. Take care.